Welcome back to the Crypto's Key Conversation. I'll just be as quick as I can in this video. I got a couple different topics I want to cover, so we're just going to get rolling. Currently looking at CoinGecko, we're currently sitting under 900 billion market cap here, hitting at 890 billion, currently down 5.7%. Coming down here, Bitcoin sitting at 18,856, Ethereum sitting at 1,018, XRP's holding pretty solid at 0.32, so 32 cents, and I think I seen it in the high 30 cents range as well. See if we got any gainers in this downturn. AMP is up 24%, and so on. Come over here to the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. We're currently sitting at 11. We were just at 13, so we're currently down 2 points from yesterday. But obviously, there's still a lot of market uncertainty. There's talks of regulations coming on. There's been a lot of negative narratives that's been taking place within our industry in general and crypto. But just markets around the world have been affected. So we've been in this extreme fear range for some time. Going to be starting here with David Schwartz tweet here. It says, excited to announce the release of this Clio 1.0, which significantly improves the scalability of access to XRPL data. It does not matter how quickly and cheaply the ledger can reach finality if you cannot support massive numbers of queries from wallets, exchanges, and explorers. And he's replying to the Ripple X little tweet here. It says, enhance throughput for API requests, reduce memory usage, lower storage overhead, enable easier horizontal scaling. XRP CryptoBook says, finally, an XRP tweet from David. Feels like forever since the last one 6 days ago. Yeah, we love getting these updates here. It's good stuff. Digital Asset Investor has put this up. So there's been a big conversation in regards of, the SEC's involvement, who Satoshi Nakamoto is, and just the different narratives and that's been placed out there in regards of people kind of, as they say, trying to create this reality in regards of what are going to be the winners and losers in regards of digital assets in reference to like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on. It says the biggest elephant in the crypto room is why the SEC and the CFTC would so willingly accept that Satoshi is just some unknown person or group and take that at face value with potentially trillions on the line. They would not. They've always known. That fact changes everything. And read some of the comments down here. This is from Cryptic Buddha. I think it is possible that David Schwartz is Satoshi Nakamoto, genius coder and developer who has worked on both BTC and XRP. Best regards. Tim says big money wouldn't touch something that they have no idea who created it. They know. I mean, we're not. I don't think it takes a smart person to come down to that conclusion. It just doesn't make any sense. But no one really knows, the exact answer. But I definitely don't think they don't know, who created this thing. Coming over here, this is from Johnny Deaton's. He's responding to one of his crypto law things. Says the overriding importance of ending the deliberate regulatory confusion on crypto and setting one set of rules for everyone. Thanks to Stuart Alderati and so on. So pretty much talking about we need like a universal. We just need some regulatory clarity. Okay, we need some set of rules that are pertinent, that don't hinder this space. It doesn't hinder the innovation within this space, and that that these new entrepreneurs and these blockchain companies can know how to abide by and what to follow, so this space can be prosperous. But Johnny Deaton says, make no mistake about it. It is an intentional, deliberate regulatory confusion that is being implemented by the SEC and Gary Gensler. Gensler has gone rogue, and what he is doing violates the spirit of the executive order signed by his boss. 100% agree. Moving on here, this is from Roger Veer. The SEC denied Grayscale's proposal to convert GBDC to an ETF. So we covered this yesterday with one of our breaking videos that we had put out right when it came out, and they turned around. Grayscale turned around and started to file a lawsuit against the SEC. So the SEC claims to protect investors, but their decision hurts everyone who already invested in GBTC. Investors would be protected better if the SEC was replaced with private rating agencies like Consumer Reports. Yeah, I think we'd be better off in general if the SEC kind of got their tentacles out of everything. This from Watcher Guru, just encircle stablecoin peg to the euro. So I'm putting this up there because obviously we have USDT Tether being one of the biggest stablecoin within our markets. But I personally used USDC the most when it comes to getting in and out of things, transferring across. I'm not using like XRP or anything, transferring across from exchange to exchange or moving money from wallets to wallets. I utilize USDC, but I'm putting this up there. It's just like if you're out there, you're not really comfortable with stable coins, or you don't really know anything about it, I highly recommend you look into USDC because it's here to stay. The backing behind it. The growth, I guess, the rate of adoption and utilizing it, it's here to stay. So definitely check that out as well. do some research on that. This is from Watch the Guru as well. It says, just in, Coinbase is reportedly selling user data to the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, ICE, including historical geodata and transaction history. So Cointelegraph picked this up as well. It says Coinbase providing customer geolocation data to ICE. The U.S. government agency is reportedly using Coinbase Tracer to access customers' historical geo-tracking data and transactions over a dozen cryptocurrencies. So I highly recommend you come in and read this. I just thought it was kind of interesting that this came up, and there's been people talking about it, starting conversations on the old Twitterverse. Continuing on here, Watch Guru put this up just in. FTX passed on Celsius Network acquisition deal due to the quote $2 billion hole in its balance sheet. Crazy $2 billion hole. Right here, also from Cointelegraph, FTX on the verge of purchasing BlockFi in a $25 million fire sale report. So I think one of the representatives from BlockFi came out saying that this isn't a reality, but this has started a little bit of a I guess you can say intense or tense conversation in regards of people speculating on if this is real or not. I guess only time will tell to kind of see how things happen. But if this is a reality, man, I feel bad for people that are on these platforms, their assets and stuff. There's a lot going on in the market. I just really wanted to come on and kind of cover some of the highlights that's going on. We're going to continue to follow, obviously what's going on with the Ripple versus SC stuff, obviously with this Bitcoin, spot Bitcoin ETF denial, and what Grayscale is going to do in regards of suing the SEC. We're going to cover the major topics within the crypto industry, just kind of start having a conversation just like we have been in the past here. But I wanted to make this one brief. I got some errands I need to run. But make sure you follow the Crypto's Key Conversation YouTube channel here. Follow us at Twitter. On Twitter at Crypto's Key 1. We're really excited to continue to grow these platforms here and continue this conversation with you all and bring you great information and great videos. With all that being said, stay strong out there. Be safe.